I'm with Nick Perdomo, a manufacturer of cigars that has perhaps given more consideration to the economic constraints that exist today than any other manufacturer. Nick, you twice lowered your prices. You absorbed part of the S-chip tax. You're an established manufacturer. You weren't lowering your prices as much to garner business as to help your consumers. Tell me what motivated you.
Well, Gary, in these tough economic times, in the last 18 years I've been in business, something's always been consistent. It's been 18 years of price increases by my competitors, yet our company has increased our prices only twice in 18 years, and it was at 9.5 cents. And I just looked at the economy and see how things were and how people were struggling after going to events and seeing a guy paying $6 for a cigar and pulling an American Express out to pay for it. And I decided that we'd fight back and say, are we in this together? And what we did is we absorbed the S-chip tax on 70% of our portfolio, like you said, and this year we took the rest of our portfolio and not only ate the tax, but we took some of our most popular brands like our Perdomo Reserve Champagne and dropped the prices between $24 and $37 a box. And we just want to show to not only our vendors but to our consumers that we're in this together, and we're gonna fight this. We don't like diminishing margins. However, I thought it was the right thing to do, and today we're up over 31% in a tough economic time. So I'm proud, and I think I made the right decision.
That was my question. I know that some people in the industry looked askance at what you were doing, but I think there were two issues. Did the consumer appreciate it, and did it affect your overall volume, stick volume? Obviously dollar volume you can't make up for the diminution in prices.
No, you're absolutely right, and that's a great question. To answer your first one, the consumer was very appreciative, and so was the vendor, so was the retailer. And on top of that, we got a lot of market segment, we got a lot of market share, and what we're seeing in the stores is the humidors are expanding with Perdomo products. So I told my wife when I first started, I said, Janine, I'm either going to be the biggest idiot or some people are going to even might be able to call me a semi-genius of what I'm doing. And I think in the long run it was the right thing to do, and I'm proud of what we've done. Like I said earlier, we don't like diminishing margins. However, we do like market share, and we've produced a lot of market share, and we're a very efficient company too. Since we're vertical, we do everything on our own. So it's been a win-win situation not only for Perdomo cigars, but for our vendors and also for the final consumer.
And in the past several years, you've introduced some tremendous new cigars, starting, I think, with Lot 23, and then your Habano, and, of course, the Edición Silvio, which is a hallmark of your company, named in honor of your late father. Do you have any new cigars in the hopper or conceptualizing at this point in time?
We have two new cigars we're going to come up with. Believe it or not, one of the cigars was made last year. We just can't get the band the way we want it to be done, believe it or not. So that's going to be coming out here when Arthur and I can finally hash that out. We did come out with a couple new things. We came out with two new really good price cigars, some oldies but goodies. We brought back our Nick Sticks, which was our original cigar, and that cigar is retailing between $3.99 and $4.50. And we came out with our new Cuban Bullet, which was an oldie but goodie also, that retails between $3.25 to the Torpedo being at $3.99. We're not making a hell of a lot of money, Gary, but we're doing the right thing with our consumers. And but I'll be honest with you, we have 9 different brands of cigars. 7 of them are on fire. You can't ask for more than that today, especially in this market. From Perdomo Patriarch all the way down to our flagship, which has been our Perdomo Reserve Champagne. You had mentioned Habano. I mean, we're climbing like an F-16, and I'm proud of that, especially in tough economic times. So I think when things get better, we're going to get even better for it too. So I'm proud of what we've done, and our workforce has been working diligently, and they've been very efficient in their work. And listen, when I walk out of the office, the lights come off. I mean, we're trying to save every penny we can, but never at the expense of quality on our products. So it's been very good for us.
And as I said, the consumer appreciates it, and when things get better, we'll remember it.
Well, that's what I want, and I also want, like I said earlier, the most important thing is building the market share. You know, we're seeing this type of growth where the humidors are getting wider and wider with Perdomo, and it makes me proud. And I will tell you that if you look in the booth, the people have, thanked me profusely, and I mean, how can you not appreciate that,
Nick, I appreciate your time. I don't want to keep you from your purpose here, which is doing business. But I look forward to seeing you in Miami. I want to come out to the office and see if you can still play the drums.
I still can play. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.